It's your boy DTM, rocking and rolling on the video marathon. Can you dig it? To promote Thriving in a Dying World, my new online class. Go down, pick it up. Let me know what you think of it. It's only 29 bucks. I'm practically giving it away. It's a 3-hour program, MP3 audio that you can listen to, and it's got the transcription so you can download it and read it. It's also got the 3-hour long videos, closed caption for the hearing impaired, 100% money back guarantee. Awesome. Thank you very much. Just a couple more days for that on the sale price. So, today I'm going to do a watermelon juice. I'm actually helping my friend. You know, she's not well, and we do a trade. So she called me and she said, I want to trade a massage for the whole juice thing. So I do this whole barrage of juices for her, and she loves it. And I love her massages because she's like 20-year massage veteran who literally came out of retirement to do this trade with me. So she sees the value. She's like, I'm done massaging, but for you, Dan, and your juices, I will awaken the massage queen within. And so that's a really good thing because she's really, really an expert. I've got some really amazing friends here that are amazing healers. I had them already lined up at a retreat. I was gonna have a retreat with all my healer friends, but nobody signed up, and that's okay. I wasn't when I made that video with John, I wasn't upset. I knew that I didn't give enough time, and now I've got a lot of requests for retreats, and I'll be doing that next year. So there's going to be a page on my website for 3-day, 5-day, 7-day, 10-day retreats, and then the ultimate retreat, which I recommend, is with Dan and Tavis. That's more expensive because Tavis has a family, I have a family, so, you know. But if you get that full service with Dan making the food and doing the educating, and Tavis doing the body work and bringing on all his 25 years of experience, what you have there is a combination to get completely and totally regenerated at the highest levels possible. No one's ever heard of anything like this. So there's nothing like this anywhere else in the world at any of these other healing retreats, period, the end. So, because nobody does the food like I do. I've never seen it in all my years of going around seeing everyone. There's nobody that does the food the way I do it. And there's nobody that does the work that Tavis does. That guy is a freaking master. He's also my best friend. So I wouldn't just say that just because he's my best friend. I've seen what he does with people right in front of my eyes, you know. So that's lemon and watermelon. What I'm doing is I'm leaving on the peel because that's where all the silica is, and that's where you get the aluminum detoxification and the beauty mineral as well. It's also a precursor to collagen. So that's why I like a lot of fruit skins and fruit seeds and whole fruits. And really what it is, as a vitalist, I like to soak up the life force. Look at the life force in this thing. Look at all these seeds, you know, and then just the life force. It's just living life force. And that's the most important nutrient that you can get from your food. And then you have to decide what your goals are. Are they beauty, cleansing, energy, muscle building? And then you decide what foods that you want to bring into your diet, you know. So I'm more of a detox specialist, helping people to get well, lose weight, regenerate themselves, and get beautiful, you know, and toned up. And then once you're cleaned up, then there's a lot of other things that people do to live a normal life in today's modern world. I understand that now because I realize that I'm more of a meditator, more of a faster, and a lot more people are interested in building up the body than they are in, you know, the elevation of consciousness, you know, which there are certain foods that can bring in that stillness that makes it more possible for the silence and the stillness within the eternal silence to reveal itself to you. And the more of those busier type foods that are more stimulating, the more your mind gets busy and the body gets busy, and then it's harder to sit still. So you might be bigger and stronger in the body, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the mind is still. So the fruit is the best food for meditation. but the fruit doesn't necessarily build the body. Obviously, there's other things that you can do. You know, I've got a million tricks and stuff like that. I love almonds and macadamia nuts, you know, and hemp seeds and bee pollen, and so many other different kinds of things. But yeah, then I had to realize that my destiny wasn't necessarily to be big. And I appreciate the guys that do that, because I was young once too, and I wanted to build up my body. But then I realized, wait a minute, I'm spending all this time investing in that which is sure to perish. So it's short-lived. You like get the muscles, then you get the girl, and then, but then later on, you kind of forgot to develop all the other aspects of your life, like your finances or your intellect, and most importantly, spiritual development. So don't neglect that, you know, or start putting that on your horizon. If you're one of these young guys that's focused on just building muscle right now, that's an awesome thing. You'll learn a lot, but remember, the body is going to perish, and I believe it's wise to invest in your eternal nature, because that's where you'll get a lot more peace, a lot more love, and a lot more power. So this recipe is really good, you know, if with you can do like half watermelon, half cucumber. You can also like do watermelon mint and lemon. That's an awesome one when you throw some mint in here. But yeah, the watermelon cucumber, that is epic. Now I know it's freezing, and so here it's like 85 degrees every day, so I know I live in a different world. But the watermelon, when it comes back in season for all y'all, is an amazing food, and it's good eaten whole. It's good juice as a medicine, as a supplement to flush the kidneys. Can you dig it? So this is going well. This is an amazing watermelon. I mean, unreal, unreal. So that's the video for the day. I got a few more things. So Thriving in a Dying World is available for a couple more days. That's just because you know, the pharmaceutical companies own all the media, and that includes the social media as well. So we're losing our numbers, we're losing our reach, and holistic health and healing is getting knocked down, you know, in the algorithms, and that's fine. No big deal. You know, we're going to find ways to adjust. So I'm probably going to start something on my website so that it's more solid and secure moving into the future. And I'll move everybody that really wants to over from Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube over to my online school. I did that before, but when I did Regeneration Nation, everybody wanted content like every day. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, because I have these other goals that I need to achieve, to where I got to take time away from the social media and the social media grind to quiet the mind, to focus on reaching that next level of implementation and actualization, you know. So, and I know by now, due to the response from everyone that picked up Thriving in a Dying World and sent me feedback and purchased the program, that I've got a really awesome set of hardcore viewers that are here to support me and love me because their lives have changed from the information that I've shared. And I got to be honest with you, I've held back the best stuff, you know. So I went ahead, and Thriving in the Dying World is the first step in moving into a new direction, where I programmed myself for so long not to say anything because the world is so sensitized right now. Everyone's so sensitive, and they get offended, and then you lose viewers and you feel bad about that. But the thing is you know, just because that they've been programmed, that doesn't mean it's the truth. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's my truth. A lot of people love all of the media hype and the propaganda. I don't. I don't think the propaganda will set you free. I think the truth will set you free. And free people are harder to control. Free people are harder to profit off of. Can you dig it? And so, but I don't want to be anybody's chum chum chim chim, you know? I don't want to be anybody's profit-making machine to turn my body into this garbage dump for consumer products. Can you dig it? I mean, is that reasonable to say that? So that's why I made Thriving in a Dying World and went through all those subjects. Go watch the trailer to find out what those subjects are. I went over 12 different topics. And there's so much more coming from the DTM. So give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and be like, yo, we want more DTM. And then I'll go over, I'll put that together. I'm about to drop into Kaya Kalpa, about to drop into Vipassana, and just boom, go quiet, silent. And then I'm going to drop in, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to access and connect and check in. And then I'm going to come back with new fire, even though I still got a lot of fire right now. And I'm going to make another epic online class with even going deeper, baby. So down below, post yes DTM, more online classes, and then you will keep me inspired, because putting this thing together, taking the time to finally just push myself and say, Dan, perfection is the enemy of the good enough. I was trying for perfection on Thriving in the 21st Century. Then I went to LA and I changed the title to Thriving in a Dying World, because there's no insects, no bees, no birds in LA, because the Wi-Fi is killing everyone. That's destroying the ecology at the bottom of the food chain. And then life is, the humans are still making it because the farmers are bringing in some stuff, but you'll start to see all the dysbiosis, the depression, the insanity, and then everyone's getting like plastic parts and metal parts put onto their body and getting plastic injected into their face and stuff like that. And what you want to do is not have that. You want to be naturally natural. You just want to age gracefully without a lot of plastics and chemicals and drugs and surgeries, and so you can just be Pono. So get Thriving in a Dying World, subscribe to DTM's channel, and learn the way. Learn the way to stay clear and bright and youthful, and accept that this thing is going to get old, gray, wrinkly, and fall over dead. So screw all the longevity experts that are on the internet, because they're going to get old and they're going to die too. How do I know? Because all the longevity experts are dead. In fact, everyone is dead. They've all died, 100% of the people. So it's not about longevity. It's actually about immortality. And that has nothing to do with the body. Those come and go. They are an instrument for you to realize your immortality. Can you dig it? So that is watermelon and lemon juice, and that, my friends, is medicine to hydrate. I know everyone's cold. I actually do have a product on my website called Warm on Raw, where I show everyone, because I lived in Seattle for most of my raw career, so I know what I'm talking about. Warm on Raw. And so you can go get that, and then I'll try to do some stuff here on the internet to show you how to stay. It's not, everybody loves the soups because it's freezing ass cold out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I ain't tripping on nobody. If I was freezing, I'd have me a nice hot cup of tea. Can you dig it? Or some hot soup. But I didn't do that because I was told, go raw, stay raw, son. I'm like, sir, yes, sir. So that's my play, but I can dig it. Everybody's got to do their thing, and it's not that big a deal. Remember, it's just one body. So don't worry about it. Just be cool, be happy, be at peace right now. So there you go. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for everything.